Hey guys, Sidery.dev here. So today I wanted to show you a personal project that I've been working on for my video production side. I recently watched a video from a YouTuber called Flux. So Flux is a really good designer, really breaks down the design side of things for websites, and I guess the idiosyncrasies behind the design, especially over time. One example was a payments platform called Stripe. So Flux actually spoke about Stripe and how their web design has changed over time, and even showed the technique behind that website coding as well, which was super interesting. So I wanted to kind of implement the latest design based on Stripe and implement that into my own project, as well as include the CSS GRID that I have currently been learning as well. So I have found out how to record on my MacBook through QuickTime, and I'll show you guys what I've done so far. Hey guys, so this is my latest project that I've been working on. Mind you, this is just a draft, so it's not fully complete. But what we have here is we've got this skewed background top banner, which is quite the thing at the moment, and also a hot pink to cold blue gradient background there, and this cool font that I found off Google Fonts. So it reads, video is powerful, grow your presence on the web with video content. And this is a cool little SVG free logo that I've picked up off the net as well. The cool thing is that it's kind of got this contrasting angle to this skewed background design here. And then this is kind of placeholders here, but there will be a video box here that so just like a video here that you can click play on, and these are statistics here for video. And I guess these videos in these box areas, the video box areas, it will have someone explaining each statistic behind video on the internet. And then I've got this retro looking video matters sort of banner at the bottom here. This green background, I like the color. I'm trying to decide whether or not I should keep that there. I'm not 100% sure yet. But I've got the base, design underway. And then there's this large hire me button here as well. So I haven't actually worked on the responsive design side of things, but thanks to CSS GRID, it kind of just clicks into place like so. So that's, it moving there. Quite happy with that. And this here as well, this is the CSS GRID. What's cool is perhaps we'll have a look at the inspector. I am using Firefox Inspector. I really do like it, actually. I recently downloaded it. But this here, overlay grid, you can tick the box here and that will actually show you the grid overlay, which is super handy. Whereas in Chrome, you have to hover over the div or I believe the div or the grid in order for the outlines to show up, but Firefox provides this kind of tick box thing. So yeah, this is the CSS grid outline here that I've recently done. And yeah, I'm super stoked with how it looks so far. And just jumping into the code, I mean, the index.html is pretty standard. You've got your image wrapper here with your text as well. And then the SVG video player within that image wrapper. And this class here of a block, that block div here is actually the background skewed, and some height adjustment there as well, which I'll show you in the CSS. And then there's just a main content here, just outlining with this video box here, the div, that's actually going to be a video file. Trying to decide whether or not it'll be a YouTube video or hosted video. Not 100% sure yet. And then you've got your H1s as well, explaining each statistics and the anchor element here for the hire me. And then just, I guess where the magic happens is the CSS. So you've got your standard margin, padding zeros, border box as well, a base font family. So that font, FYI, is called Bungee Shade, and there's two different types as well of the font. So there's Bungee and Bungee Shade, sorry. So Bungee Shade and Bungee as well on the A's and P's, anchors and paragraphs. And then this is that block div on its own there, and with the width at 100%, 500 px for the height, so that represents the actual, that gives it enough space here at the top to provide the content down below. So it's kind of like, it almost in a way pushes this content below the block that I've created. And then this is the linear gradient here, colors, hex colors as well, with certain percentages on there too. What's quite interesting is I get my gradient colors from this cool I think it's like gradient.io, which is super handy as well for picking colors. And then, yeah, the image wrapper. Oh, sorry, I should mention the transform. It's a simple negative 12 degree skew on this background here. So that's how I get that funky little stripe-driven design there. And then the image has also got a translate Y and a rotation of negative 12 degrees as well. So if you see here, I've kind of gone for a contrasting angle there just to give it a bit of depth to the website, and your eye sort of draws to this section here as well. It kind of draws your eye into the powerful part as well as the statistics. So it really just draws in the whole design of the site, I feel. And then it's pretty straightforward from there. Just a bit of a display flex on the texts and the paragraph as well. Some changes in margin and the font size and that sort of thing. And I decided to put a cheeky little text shadow on the paragraph as well, because it gives it a little bit more pop in the grow your presence on the web with video content, I find. And then, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. This is what I've learnt as well in the CSS grid. I'm a visual person. I'm not very good with numbers, so I find the grid template areas to be super handy. Just being able to name each box is very helpful in terms of doing the design. So box 77, box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4, and so on, representing each div. And then, yeah, just breaking down each div here with the class and the naming conventions and different font sizes, going all the way down to the anchor. So that's what I've done so far. So yeah, thanks for checking out my website so far. I hope you guys enjoyed that.